What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the zaymoolasports podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah. Yeah, thank you. Y'all too kind. Y'all too kind. And on today's episode, we have Titans free agent target series part 2. As I told y'all about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I did my first Titans free agent target video, I said it's going to be a series and that every episode we will give y'all 4 players in total, 2 on offense, 2 on defense. And so without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first up, man, our first offensive player, we have New England Patriots offensive tackle Trent Brown, 6'8", 370 pounds, 31 years old. His 2023 stats, 2 penalties and 3 sacks allowed. As many of y'all know, man, my Tennessee Titans, we have needs across his offensive line, particularly at left tackle and right tackle. We know left tackle last year we brought in Andre Dillon, man, signed to a 3-year deal. That did not work out at all. We drafted Jalen Duncan last year in the 6th round. That didn't work out, but he was a 6th round pick. So it's like, were we really expecting a 6th round pick to come in his rookie year and become a really good left tackle? No. We knew when we drafted Jalen Duncan, he's a developmental guy. He's still a developmental guy. Maybe one day he could become a good left tackle, but he's not that right now. At right tackle, obviously we signed Chris Hubbard during I think it was July. So it was very, very, very late in free agency, obviously. But Chris Hubbard came in, played well the first few weeks. Then Nicholas Petit-Frere, he came back from suspension. He did okay. And then he got injured. Then Chris Hubbard got injured. So both of them out for the rest of the year. Man, long story short, this team desperately needs help at both tackle positions. And I think Trent Brown would be a good pickup for him. So let's get into it. Brown came into the league as a 7th-round pick in 2015 and has outperformed the draft status. He's been a good tackle in the league for years now and using his massive size and length to his advantage. The Titans had massive needs at both tackle spots, and Brown is still young enough to be a long-term guy on the O-line. Man, you're talking about a guy in Trent Brown, y'all, like I mentioned earlier, 31 years old, so still young enough, right? Offensive tackles, y'all, they could play late in their career. I mean, we saw Jonathan Ogden. I know Jonathan Ogden is one of the greatest of all time. We saw him. He played very late into his career and was still a really good player. We saw other players like Larry Allen, right? Great Cowboys right guard. And then he moved to the 49ers late in his career. He's like 37 years old, still a Pro Bowl, All-Pro guard. So offensive linemen can play late in their career, so I'm not worried about the age. But Trent Brown, man, he's a massive human being, y'all. 6'8", 370 pounds. Obviously, a lot of us remember, man, when he came into the league with the 49ers, then he went on to the New England Patriots, became a very, very good tackle. Then in free agency 2019, the Los Angeles, at that time, the Oakland Raiders, but now the Los Angeles Raiders, at that point, the Oakland Raiders, so they gave him a massive contract. Man, he came in year 1, made the Pro Bowl. Then after that, he kind of battled through injuries, man. They traded him back to the Patriots, and then now here we are, present day. He's still the New England Patriots. Obviously, this year, him and the Patriots, they had some friction due to contract status, and that really, man, caused a lot of issues between them. Even late into the season, there were some games he didn't even play, y'all. The Patriots benched on the last game of the season. He got benched because of, just them having, I guess, like a lot of disagreements when it comes to his contract status and things of that nature. I think Trent Brown really wants to be extended before the year. The Patriots didn't want to go that route, and that caused friction between them. But, man, he's still a very good tackle in this league. He can play either tackle spots, left or right, so great versatility. But, yeah, I really like Trent Brown, man. He's a guy. I wanted us a couple of years ago when I found out the Raiders were shopping him. I really wanted us to acquire him then. We didn't. Still mad about that. But, yeah, if we can sign Trent Brown for 18, man, he would be a huge addition, literally and figuratively, to this offensive line. Look at our second offensive player, man. We have Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Marquise Brown, 5'9", 180 pounds. 27 years old. His 2023 stats, 59 receptions, 574 yards, and 4 touchdowns. As y'all know, the Titans also have a massive need, at the wide receiver position, as DeAndre Hopkins is the only guy that we feel good about going into next year, man. Nick Westbrook-Kina, Chris Moore did some good things for us, but we know Chris Moore is not a number 3 wide receiver in this league. Traylon Burks, we don't know what the heck he is at this point. So like we definitely need we definitely need wide receiver help immediately on this team. And I like Hollywood Brown. So let's get into it, man. Since coming into the league in 2019, Marquise Hollywood Brown, Hollywood's his nickname, has been a polarizing player due to his game-changing speed. He hasn't put it all together and hasn't been able to play with his college teammate, Kyler Murray, like he has wanted to since getting traded to Arizona. However, the Titans desperately need speed and explosiveness on this team, and Hollywood could be a good number 3 wide receiver. As a lot of y'all know, man, coming out of college in 2019 for the University of Oklahoma, Marquise Hollywood Brown was a highly coveted player, man, because teams saw his speed and was like, oh, my gosh, this dude can maybe become the next Tyreek Hill. Obviously, it has not worked out, and he's kind of been like Darius Haywood Bay, but or like a Ted Ginn Jr., right? But just a guy that has a great speed, but he hasn't been able to put it all together. Some of that's been because he's been kind of, injured the last couple of years. Not that much, but he's been kind of banged up the last couple of years. Also, he hasn't, like I said, he hasn't got to play with Kyler Murray. And then when he was with the Ravens, obviously the Ravens, man, were a running team. They weren't a throwing team. So in Hollywood's career, some of the circumstances have been out of his control, but he has yet, y'all, to put it together. But when you talk about this team, what does this team need, y'all? We need speed. We need explosive on this offense. The only explosive guy we have on this offense is Tajay Spears, man. I know Chig has some speed to him, but, Chig is still been like 2 up and down for me. But we need speed on this team. We need explosiveness. We need athleticism on this offense, y'all, to give us a jolt, right? That's what we need, y'all. We need a jolt of injury on this offense. Marquise Hollywood Brown would definitely give us that. So, again, is he a great wide receiver? No. Is he a wide receiver 1, 2? No. But is he a wide receiver 3? Absolutely. And if you have him, D-Hop, and maybe a rookie wide receiver or somebody else you trade for, however you acquire another wide receiver, that would be a really good, wide receiver trio right there. And then Traylon Burks can maybe be a 4 or 5 receiver. I would like that. So, again, I like Hollywood Brown as a number 3 wide receiver, as a guy that would be a deep threat. I think if he joined us, he could get like 700-800 yards. And I'm fine with that. As a number 3 wide receiver, that would be good with us. I think he get like 700-800 yards, 5-6 touchdowns. I like that from a number 3 wide receiver. So, those are my 2 offensive guys. We have Patriots offensive tackle Trent Brown. We have Cardinals wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown. And now, let's get into the defense, man. And we have Bengals nose tackle DJ Reader, 6'3", 335 pounds, 30 years old. His 2023 stats: 34 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, 7 quarterback hits. As y'all know, our Tennessee Titans, it's gonna be a kind of be a trend. We also have a weakness / a hole along the defensive line at nose tackle, right? Obviously, last year, y'all, Tierra Tart was mad when we did not sign him to a long-term extension, and that caused beef between him and Mike Vrabel, who's obviously he's no longer on the team as well, but that caused beef between him and Mike Vrabel. It caused beef between him and the organization, and Tierra Tart ended up getting released, signing with the Houston Texans, and that left a huge hole and nose tackle for us. But we have a huge man in DJ Reader that can come and fill that hole. So DJ Reader, aka Barbecue, that's his nickname, has been the league's best nose tackle since joining the Bengals in free agency in 2020. Reader has a nice blend of strength and football IQ that allows him to clog up running lanes. He will feel a huge need for the Titans on the D-line and will be a great fit next to Big Jeffrey Simmons. Man, DJ Reader, y'all, talk about a guy that went from being a solid player with the Houston Texans to now being a great player with the Cincinnati Bengals. Kudos to him. When the Bengals signed him and gave him that 4-year, $50 million deal, a lot of us, including myself, we thought that was an overpay. We like, why y'all giving DJ Reader that much money? We like, he's a solid player. But 4 years, $50 million? Y'all, that's been a steal. That's been a steal. And give him credit for that. Give him credit for that. Because he is putting the work. Some guys, when they get their money, they get lazy. Not him. He's putting the work. He's worked hard. And y'all, he has literally become the best nose tackle in the league. I really believe that. DJ Reader has been the best nose tackle in the league since joining the Bengals in 2020. I mean, his football IQ, y'all, is insane. Let me tell you something. His football IQ is way better than T.R. Tart, okay? Way better than T.R. Tart. So, with that being said, DJ Reader would be amazing for this team, right? He would fill the void, the need that we have at nose tackle, and him and Big Jeff Simmons. Can you imagine that, y'all? Big Jeff and DJ Reader on that D-line together? Woo, Lord Jesus. There'll be scary hours for offensive linemen. You talk about Big Jeff is like your pass rush guy. And Big Jeff can stop the run, but Big Jeff is your pass rush guy. And you got DJ Reader just clogging up them running lanes, man. Not allowing running backs to go anywhere. We know a lot about DJ Reader, man. Every time we play the Bengals since he been on the team, y'all, we've had problems against this man. We have not been able to block him, and he has really been effective against Derrick Henry. So, hey, if you can't beat him, join him, man. I'm tired of facing DJ Reader. I'm ready for him to be wearing the two-tone blue. And last but certainly not least, we have Kansas City Chiefs corner, L'Jarius Sneed. Man, this dude might be the best corner in football right now. Literally, L'Jarius Sneed might be the best corner in football right now. 6'1", 192 pounds, 27 years old. His 2023 stats, 78 total tackles, 2 interceptions, 14 passes, broken up, 5 tackles for loss. Y'all, I love L'Jarius Sneed. Man, this dude is a beast. He's a beast. So let's get into him. When Sneed came into the league, he was a safety, and the Chiefs moved him back to corner. Let me give you a little context. When he was in college, y'all, coming in to college, he was a corner. Then they moved him to safety. All right, so he got moved from the corner position to safety in college. Then he came into the draft. He got drafted by the Chiefs. They decided that in his rookie training camp, rookie mini camp, they're gonna move him back to corner. That move has definitely paid off. As Sneed is one of the best cornerbacks in the league and has arguably been the best this season. He faced some of the best wide receivers this year, and listen to this, y'all, has not given up a single touchdown to them. He is a physical press man corner that can also tackle and is an effective blitzer. He would be a huge upgrade to the Titans secondary, and finally, can we say this together, y'all, and finally give him a #1 corner back. Y'all, L'Jarius Sneed, I still can't believe this dude was a freaking Pro Bowler, but the Pro Bowl is joking. But anyways, oh my God, his peers know it. This season, man, L'Jarius Sneed was probably the best corner this year. If not the best, he was definitely second or third best. And I know some of y'all Titans fans out there go say, but hey, L'Jarius Sneed, he holds too much. He gets called for too many flags. Well, hey, it's okay. I'm fine with that, actually. Yeah, he's very aggressive, but I want that. It's about time to Titans, y'all. We need some more dogs back there in the secondary. We need some dudes that's aggressive, man. We need that in this secondary. So I'm fine with L'Jarius Sneed being very aggressive, being very physical. That's what we need on this team. That's what we need in that secondary. Y'all, if we sign L'Jarius Sneed, we would finally have a #1 cornerback. We would finally have a corner that we feel comfortable about putting man-on-man coverage. We don't feel comfortable. We didn't feel that way last year. We didn't have a corner. We felt comfortable putting man-on-man coverage against him. Putting him in man-on-man coverage, I should say. We didn't feel comfortable doing that last year, really. Let's be honest. Christian Fulton, Sean Murphy-Bunting, Well, maybe I would say Roger McCreary. But Roger McCreary, he's a slot guy. I'm talking about on the outside, right? Legit Sneed's an outside corner. We did not have an outside corner on this roster last year that we felt comfortable about putting him in a man-on-man situation. If we signed Legit Sneed, we would finally have that guy corner. Y'all, when's the last time this team really had a really, really good cornerback? Let's be honest. Okay, maybe Alterron Verner. But Alterron Verner, his best year came in 2013. Then the next year he left, and he was never the same guy. You look at Cortland Finnegan. But y'all, you talking about this stuff been years ago when we had Cortland Finnegan. And Cortland Finnegan was never great, but he was good. And you talking about the last great corner I think we had was Samari Rowe. Y'all, that's before I was even born. This team desperately needs a great corner. But y'all, I tell people, to me, the most important position in football outside of quarterback, because I know everyone listens to quarterback, but outside of quarterback is left tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, or excuse me, left tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, edge rusher, corner. I think those are the 5 most important positions in the NFL. Left tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, edge rusher, and corner. Okay, so you need to have an elite corner in today's game. You need to. Because this is a throwing offense now. This is a throwing league. This is a passing league. You got to have an elite corner. This team needs it. Legit Sneed will give us that, y'all. And he has great height. He's 6'1". I'm so tired of Titans having these little short cornerbacks. I'm tired of that, man. Man, we need to do this 6'1", and 6'2", and 6'3". Because these receivers getting bigger, y'all. They're getting bigger. They're getting stronger. They get more physical. So, and all these guys that I named today, that we went over today, y'all, Legit Sneed would be the one I think I really want the most. Because this team really needs a number 1 corner. He would give us that. And yeah, it's going to cost you some money. But hey, if you want to win, y'all, you want to be a big-time competitor, big-time team, this is what it's going to take. It's what it's going to take. But there you have it, man. That was my Titan free agent target video part 2. Like I said, this is going to be a series, man. We're going to be doing this. I don't know how many videos it might be. It's probably going to be a lot because this team has a lot of needs. But yeah, that was free agent target series part 2. As always, man, make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. I'm going to keep saying this. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. zaymoolasports, all lowercase. Let me repeat. Make sure you follow me on Twitch at zaymoolasports, lowercase. We're starting to go live a lot over there. You're not going to want to miss it, y'all. I want to go live even more than I've been doing. So you're not going to want to miss it. Please add me on Twitch at zaymoolasports, all lowercase. Remember, laughter is good medicine. So make sure you get your daily dose. Y'all know I'm an indie man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.